So I guess what I would see this as see coming out of this is really decreasing our reliance on that on the national answer, on the society at large, the big corporations deciding how we live our lives, giving us those jobs, and us just being that passive acceptor, the consumer of their products. Instead, we could be the producers of our own culture and our own livelihoods. And so that inner education and that empowering of the individual and the community. We have gone to this place where we're trying to have where we believe in rugged individualism, and this has evolved over the past century. And possibly, even before, we were trying to have homesteads where someone is set to have to, pull themselves up by the bootstraps. But that's a myth. You only do that. You're only able to do that when you have, state assistance, when you have education, when you have community assistance, people who are able to help support you and to foster your growth, both mentally as well as physically. And to give you those opportunities and to demonstrate to you how to live well and to be a productive citizen. And since we've isolated ourselves increasingly, and perhaps unconsciously through technology over the past several decades, we've been put into this position where if I can't do it for myself, then it's just not going to happen, and something's wrong with me. And that's very sad, because we're losing those connections to each other, and we're increasing our connections into a larger system that increasingly specializes us and closes off, controls us ultimately.
It's like a leviathan.
Yeah, and we're getting we're turned into cells of this larger machine. That's like you say, leviathan, that keeps us going down this. That plugs us into a larger, very complex machine, but it's making us, it's depressing us, and it's making us cynical and apathetic, and it's really manipulated us to express more of our our uglier shadow sides of our personalities, and we don't have as strong of character building, and that comes with that community. And the community is what's natural, and that's where we have that local scope, where we're able to see the politician who is deciding, or the politicians, the people who are governing our community, we're able to see where our taxes go to, and we're able to see the person say the person who was on the street who has been an alcoholic, and we donated a blanket to. And they, we help them get into a job, and we ask them, what is the problem? And, maybe it came out of a family life. Maybe it came out of post-traumatic stress from, being a veteran. But when you're able to see the effects of your actions in the community, then you're able to realize more tangibly that your negative, when you have a negative or positive action, the ripple effects of that can really come back to you, and you see that instead of it dissipating off in the distance and just leaving someone else cynical, it comes back and can actually hurt you, where very physically someone, if you insult someone, it leaves them in a bad mood, they hurt their family, and then their child is hurt, and then they abuse your child or someone else's child at school. Those kind of say the butterfly effect, it's very real, and to realize that we're not immune to that anymore, just because we have such amazing technology, is one of the important things I see coming out of this.